Hi, everybody. Welcome in. VypeFortBend.com coverage of high school baseball. It's our first Elkins Knights game of the year, and we join it in progress. In the top of the first inning, the visiting Aldie Nimitz Cougars got one hit, but that runner was erased on a double play, so it was kind of a de facto 1-2-3 inning for Logan Abedy, the catcher normally for the Elkins Knights. He's on the mound tonight. And now Elkins is going to come to bat with Nimitz in the field. Here's your starting lineup for Nimitz. Kelton Mann is their pitcher, and he leads off for them. By the way, he had a comebacker to Abedy in his first appearance. Raynor Davis got the single. James Calloway then grounded into the double play. He's the shortstop. And the cleanup hitter, Steven Perez, their center fielder. Jorge Sosa is their first baseman, bats fifth. Batting sixth is Isaac Franco, the third baseman. Ruben Lopez is the DH for Nimitz, and he's batting in place of the right fielder, Anthony Campos. Manuel Razo, the left fielder, bats eighth, and batting ninth, it's Bryant Boatwright, the second baseman. So ideally, what I always want to do is, get here well ahead of the first pitch, but the first pitch was at 6 o'clock tonight. So I didn't get that done. And, Aldie Nimitz didn't even arrive here until about 30 minutes before the scheduled first pitch. But we're all here and we're all playing baseball. And here come the Elkins Knights. It is Braylon Payne, the center fielder, leading off, left-handed hitter, facing the right-hander, Kelton Mann. Plenty of noise out of the Elkins dugout, and the first pitch swinging down the right field line, well hit. But it's going to go foul. It had home run distance. That would have left the yard. He really got a hold of that one. So Braylon Payne is the center fielder leading off for the Knights. Braden Malfetto, the second baseman, bats second. The shortstop, Jacob Binder, will bat third. Adam Wade is the cleanup hitter. He plays first base. Abedy pitching and batting fifth. David Martin is at third base and batting sixth. We'll give you the last three in a moment. Here's the 0-1 pitch and a hard ground ball to second base. That's going to be an easy play for Bryant Boatwright. One away in the Knights' half of the first inning. So the rest of the lineup for your Knights. Catching tonight because Abedy is on the mound. It is Lopez. Daniel Lopez catching tonight. Elijah Victorian is the left fielder batting eighth. And Sean Kokar in right field is batting in the 9 spot. And the first pitch is up and in, ball one to Braden Malfetto. Malfetto hitting .400 on the year so far, and he's got an on-base percentage of .500. He hits a hard grounder to shortstop. He's speedy. It was bobbled and no throw even. James Calloway had it. It was basically not a bad hop or anything. It just kind of ate him up, and he was not able to glove it cleanly. So, man, I don't know how to call that. I don't know if it should be, an error or a hit. I don't know. But it's Jacob Binder standing in, and he was the best hitter for the Knights last year. So far, he's hitting .455, on-base percentage of .586. First pitch is low, and a steal attempt, and Malfetto is in there easily. So Binder had really good numbers last year. His OPS is 1.359. He's got 10 hits in 22 at-bats. 5 RBIs. Malfetto goes back to second base as Kelton Mann gave him a look. Righty versus righty. And I was going to figure out what the temperature is, but I think I'll wait until we get between innings. And now we have a balk. Kelton Mann turned around, looked at second base, and he made an illegal move. Without going into detail, a balk is any attempt by the pitcher to deceive a base runner. So Malfetto is now at third base with one out, and the count on Binder is 1-0. And Mann steps off. The Cougars are wearing their road gray pants. They have navy blue jersey tops with gold letters and numerals outlined in white. And Mann is wearing a navy blue cowl around his face. The caps are gray on the front and navy blue in all the other spots. And there's a wild pitch. It bounces in, and that's how the Knights' first run scores tonight. Malfetto comes in from third, and it's 1-0. 2-0 the count. Now Binder, well, I guess the only way he can get an RBI on this is to knock one out of the park. The wind doesn't seem to be favorable to that, though. It's blowing in, not very hard, but gently from center field. Binder ready, looks at another pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0. Here at the Castle, there are no dimensions written on the fence, and I'm going to bring my little... You have that wheel that measures linear distance on the ground. Ball 4 inside to Binder. He trots on down to first. So I'm going to have to remeasure these dimensions here at Rick Carpenter Field, better known as the Castle. Now Adam Wade. Leads the team in homers with 2. Let's see, the only other Knights player who has a home run is Braylon Payne. That's right. So Adam Wade batting .348, .464 on base percentage. And he'll be a tough test for Kelton Mann. First pitch is down low in the dirt, blocked by the catcher, but Binder was running, and he goes in standing up with a stolen base. 1-0. It is already 1-0, Knights on top. Braden Malfetto came around to score on a wild pitch. Binder is at second. The 1-0 pitch to Wade bounces off of his right leg. So it's not exactly picture book, picture perfect bottom of the first for these Nimitz Cougars. And I'm just thinking if they had gotten here, an hour and a half before the game, like coaches normally want to do, they would probably just be getting off to a better start. All right, now it's Logan Abedy. He can help himself right here. Takes a pitch down and away for ball 1. So he's the starting pitcher. Abedy batting .261, .333 on base percentage. 6 hits on the season. And 1 up the middle. This could be 2, but the shortstop leaves it on the ground. And everybody is safe. The bases are now loaded. That's an error on shortstop James Calloway. He was ready to pick it, step on second, and throw on to first, but didn't work out. And Abedy, because he's he's going to come off the field when he's on base, whether he's pitching or catching.
David Martin.
So in to run for him is Seth Spees. Now David Martin with the bases loaded and 1 out, already 1-0 Knights. Here's the pitch from Mann. It gets underneath the catcher, and another run's going to score. Here comes Jacob Binder. This is not exactly the ideal way for runs to score, but hey, it's 2-0 Knights, and now there are 2 runners in scoring position as everybody moved up. David Martin at .333, and he's batting .400 with runners in scoring position, and there are 2 right there. Looks like the wind has died down completely. Swings, and it's a ground ball toward second base, and they're going to go to first for the out, but a run scores. Adam Wade comes across the plate. It is 3-0 Knights, 2 outs. And on the play, Seth Spees moves from second to third.
Number 12, Daniel Lopez.
Our coverage is brought to you tonight by Xfinity, the future of awesome. First Tire and Automotive with 4 great Fort Bend County locations. Archer Volkswagen and the Needville Insurance Agency. Now it's Daniel Lopez, and the first pitch to him is in the dirt and blocked nicely by the catcher, Raynard Davis. So that keeps Seth Spees there at third base. Right-handed hitting Lopez, ready for the next one. Swing, big rip, but he came up empty, and it's 1-1. Man going from the stretch with the runner at third, brings it. Curveball smashed up the middle into center field for a base hit. There's an RBI single for Daniel Lopez. It is 4-0 Knights. And so Seth Spees, courtesy runner, scores. And now we have yet another courtesy runner. This one's going to be Will Conlon. Will goes over to first base. He pitches most of the time, doesn't even have any at-bats this year. So he's a speedy courtesy runner and a pitcher in addition to that. Now Elijah Victorian with the score already 4-0. There goes Conlon, low pitch for a ball. Throw down is fairly close, but it gets through the second baseman and into center field. Will Conlon with a stolen base. And that's the first stolen base where there was any opportunity to throw out the runner, but Conlon was certainly fast enough. So he's in scoring position now for Victorian. The count 1-0 on the lefty hitter. Victorian batting 188. Little tapper goes foul wide of first base. Victorian 3 hits on the year and a run batted in, and an opportunity to make it 2 runs batted in. Will Conlon running off second. His big brothers played at Clements. Pitch to Victorian. And that's a wild pitch, way inside, goes all the way to the backstop. I think you heard it thump off of the pad. It says Elkins baseball along the brick backstop. So that sends Conlon over to third base. The count's now 2-1. The Knights already leading 4-0. Man comes set, brings it home. Here's a called strike on the inside corner, not the pitch that Victorian was looking for. The ball got by Man, but it was blocked nicely by their shortstop, Callaway. And so Conlon didn't try to get home from third. 2-2 with 2 outs. Victorian, wow, that is a wild and crazy pitch. And it goes up above the crown of his helmet. And it goes all the way to the backstop. Will Conlon scores. And our score is now 5-0. The count is now full on Elijah Victorian. Pitch on the way. High fly ball to right field. Way, way, way back, and it gets over the right fielder's head, and it's around second with a double and headed for third. It's Elijah Victorian. That's his first triple of the year, and the Knights are still alive in the bottom of the first. So you want to know the temperature? I'll bet you do. I know I do. My phone's not cooperating, though. Here we go. 57 degrees in Missouri City, and it feels colder than that, I got to say. All right, now it is Sean Kokar, the right fielder, standing in. Righty hitter against Man. With it already 5-0 Knights. First pitch to him. Hanging curve. He tried to hold up, but it's a foul tip strike into the mitt of the catcher, Raynard Davis. Man steps off. He's got to be careful. He's already had 1 balk in this inning. 0-1 the count on Kokar. Here it comes. And that one grazed his left forearm, he says. But the umpire doesn't agree. I think he's thinking it was a foul tip. Well, I don't know. All that really matters is what the umpire says, and he says it was a foul ball. Kokar wears pretty heavy padding on that left arm. Ready for the 0-2. Victorian at third with his triple. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball trickles back to the screen on the right side. This baseball venue named for Rick Carpenter, who led the Knights to a pair of state championships. He's already won another state championship at Prosper, Texas, but now he has retired. Great career. 0-2 pitch is high. 1-2 on Sean Kokar. And Coach Carpenter, of course, has a son in the major leagues playing for the Cardinals. Kokar ready for the 1-2. Rips at a hanging curve and fouls it back into the net. We'll have the Knights game on Saturday morning against the Shadow Creek Sharks in the Shark Tank. 10 a.m. and then later that day at 1 o'clock we're going to have the Austin Bulldogs hosting the Angleton Wildcats. Here's the 1-2. Pitch down and away. It's 2-2. And speaking of the Angleton Wildcats, we'll have them tomorrow taking on the Kempner Cougars in a 7 p.m. game. Then on Friday night, who do we have Friday night? When I tell you what the Friday night game is, that'll be brought to you by Prevagen. Here's the 2-2. Little lazy fly ball into short center. Could be trouble. Shortstop out. Makes the catch. Great play by Callaway. Falling down and losing his cap. So the inning is over, but the damage is done for the Elkins Knights. 5 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll continue on VypeFortBend.com. It is Elkins 5 and Nimitz nothing.
My Friday nights usually spent out. But since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or NeedvilleInsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Steven Perez leads off for Nimitz in the top of the second, and 1 pitch, 1 out as he hits a little tapper that rolls about 3 or 4 feet. And the catcher, Lopez, pounces on it, throws over to Adam Wade at first, and that retires the leadoff hitter, Steven Perez. Abadi gave up a hit in the top of the first, but he faced the minimum because that guy who got the hit, Raynard Davis, was erased on a double play. Here's Jorge Sosa, the first baseman. First pitch to him is inside. Sosa's batting .250. Second pitch to him is downstairs for ball 2. Logan Abadi brings the next one. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. I hope some of you folks in the Aldine area who couldn't make it to the game have tuned in. Not to worry, it's early. Your team is now down 5-0, but plenty of time to come back. The count 2-2. Pitch is strike 3 called at the letters. Down goes Jorge Sosa. Now it's Isaac Franco. I didn't get here early enough, nor did Nimitz get here early enough for me to find out if it should be Franco or Franco. But I always like to ask about the pronunciations. But he's the third baseman, and he swings at the first pitch, comes up empty, 0-1. And that was Logan Abady showing you his heater, his fastball. See if he'll throw it again. Yes, he does. Swing and a miss again. 0-2 on Franco. I'll go with Franco. 57 degrees and cloudy here at the Castle in Missouri City. 1, 2, 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 swinging strikes. And down goes Franco. We'll go on to the bottom of the second inning. It is Elkins 5 and Nimitz 0.
First Tire and Automotive has been putting your health and your car safety first for over 20 years. First Tire and Automotive stands for family, integrity, reliability, service, and trust. That's why Fort Bend families know take your vehicle to First Tire and Automotive first and forever. Check out the website for service and savings at firsttireandauto.com. Make your appointment today. With 4 great locations, Eldridge, First Colony, Greatwood, and now in Cinco Ranch, there is one around the corner from you. All 4 stores now open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
You are the master of the multi-task. And we mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace in Sugar Land. They take care of business every day, so we can bring you Fort Bend County sports every week. I'd like to say hi to John Conlon listening in. His son Will scored a run in the 5-run first for the Knights. John can't come to tonight's game, but that's why we're here at VypeFortBend.com. And the first pitch is a ball to Braylon Payne. Left-handed leadoff hitter, and his mom works the concession stands. She gives great service, and I'm enjoying a delicious beverage, and pretty soon I'll crack open a bag of chips. But I don't want to chew while I'm talking to you. Now, Mom can't be happy with that. Her boy Braylon Payne hit between the shoulder blades with a fastball. Now he's at first base. The Knights were busy stealing bases in the bottom of the first, and we'll see if they send him. I'll bet they do. Braden Malfetto stands in. Man on the mound for Nimitz. Brings the pitch. There goes Payne. Pitches a strike. No throw. And Payne in with another stolen base. I'm looking at my notes to see how many he has. Well, I guess he has a dozen now. 2 already in the game, and 10 on the season coming into tonight's game. The second pitch is high for a ball. 1-1 on Braden Malfetto. Payne leading off second. Now he's going to steal third. There's the throw. It's in the dirt, bounces in. He is safe. The pitch was in the dirt, so that was a great effort on the part of catcher Raynor Davis just to get the ball that direction, and also a great job by Isaac Franco to make sure it didn't get down the left field line. So it's now 1-2 on Malfetto. Here's the pitch. Little bleeder toward first base. This will drive the run home. And it's a close play. And safe at first. Malfetto beat it out. It was a little bit of a bobble of the ball by Sosa. He couldn't get there in time. And so the Knights still, with nobody out, have upped the ante. It is now 6-0. And now Joseph, I'm sorry, that's his older brother, Jacob Binder. He and his brother got to play shortstop and second base together for one wonderful season. There's a pickoff try by Mann. Ball goes over there, and Malfetto is easily back in. We've had nothing but blowouts. This is our third broadcast of the season. Here goes a pitch, and the ball is hit deep in the air to center field, going back. That bounces off the wall on the fly. Malfetto comes around third. He will score. Binder motoring toward third. Here's the relay. He slides in head first. Safe. The second triple of the game for the Knights. Binder drives in a run to make it 7-0. Wow, Jacob Binder, in some ballparks that would have gotten out, but there's a gentle wind blowing in from center. So he'll have to settle for a three-bagger. That's his third three-bagger of the year. Now Adam Wade. Lefty hitting Adam Wade with the low, slow practice swings. Pitch on the way, a curveball by Kelton Mann is high, 1-0. Logan Abedy waits to bat next. Here's the pitch. Foul ball going onto the left side, but it's no room for the catch to be made by the third baseman, Isaac Franco. He did make a good effort. He's wearing one of those navy blue cowls underneath his hat, too. It is, like I said, it's 57 degrees, but it feels colder than that. So 1-1 is the count on Wade. Binder is at third. And from the stretch, stayed set at the belt for at least a couple of seconds and then delivers one outside. Catcher Davis had to come out of his crouch for that one. Wade has the 2 bombs on the season. Here it comes, and check swing. It trickles underneath the catcher Davis, but it doesn't go far enough for Jacob Binder to try to score. And now the count is 3-1. By the way, I guess I should give credit where it's due. Not only is Braylon Payne's mom working the concession stand, I think that's his sister in there too. She told me I didn't have to pay for the chips. Wade hits it in the air, goes the other way. Ball caught out there in left field. A beautiful catch. Jacob Binder will score. A sacrifice fly for Adam Wade. Wait a minute. Wade is not sure. Did he catch it or not? Yes, it was a nice catch out there in left field. Manuel Razo fighting wind. His hat flew off. He had to make a big lunge at the end to make the catch, but one away. Logan Abedy now. He's already on track to be the winning pitcher, 8-0 after that sacrifice fly, and Abedy takes the pitch low for ball 1. So because of the timing, I did a pre-game interview with Brent Schmidt, head coach of the Knights. And there are a few priorities he talked about. There's a pitch that is so far inside, it's behind Logan Abedy. And it's ball 2. So last year, Adam Wade was certainly the bell cow starting pitcher for the Knights. They need to add a second pitcher, and they're trying to figure out who that is, and it might be Nick Salas. There's a pitch that is low underneath the catcher Davis. David Martin comes to get the ball. See, I just say the name of everybody I see on the field out there. 3-0 the count on Abity. See if Coach Brent Schmidt gives him the green light. Pitch on the way. Hard ground ball up the middle. Beautiful stop by the shortstop. His throw is in time. Oh, that's a dandy of a play. James Calloway got a face full of dirt for his trouble, but he scrambled to his feet and threw across to get the out. 2 away and the base is clean. 8-0 Knights on top with the sacrifice fly by Adam Wade in this inning, and now it is David Martin. Kelton Man ready to work. Here comes the right-hander's pitch. First pitch swinging. It's a hard ground ball to second. Should be an easy play, and it is for Bryant Boatwright. Or his throw was late. Oh, just a tad late. That's a shame. That's one of those example plays that tells you why the dimensions of the baseball infield are perfect, because ground ball to Boatwright, he just didn't pick it clean. He took maybe an extra 0.4 of a second to have to go back down and pick up the ball after he didn't come up with it in his glove. And that was just enough time for the Knights to get a base runner out of it as Martin reached first, and now it is Daniel Lopez. Pitch outside to begin the at-bat. You know, I don't want to waste time during our short commercial break, so I'm going to go ahead and open up my bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It's dinner tonight. Here's the 1-0. Runner going, and Lopez fouls it. Look out. Yeah, off the roof of the hitting facility here at the Castle. We'll be monitoring the temperature so that if you're listening at home, comfortably warm and toasty, you'll know just how cold we feel here at the Castle, Rick Carpenter Field. 1-1 the count on Lopez. Pitch on the way, and it's downstairs for a ball. Runner going, throw down. Martin is out. Callaway thought he had applied the tag. It was a high throw. He came down. He thought maybe he got him on the, derriere as he slid in. But Martin got there in time to get the stolen base. The pitch was a ball, so it's 2-1. Lopez ready. Man doesn't check the runner, comes home with it. Pitch bounces in, and it's 3-1, and now they have the runner hung up between second and third, but Lopez, as soon as he saw that the fielders were hesitating, he headed for third, and he got there. 8-0 Knights. They have out-hit Nimitz 4-1. 3 errors by the Cougars thus far. Here's the pitch by Mann. Little foul tip, and that'll bring it to a full count. I think you can hear a little bit harder wind blowing in now, and it's more from left field than it is from center. Lopez trying to drive in another run. Mann brings the pitch, and he golfs it foul on the right side off the roof of the hitting facility. You got coffee in there? All right, I think I might go get one. Well, is it $1?
I got you. Hot coffee?
Yes, just black is good. Thank you. Okay, it's amazing what you can get in life if you just ask for it. Lopez swings, hard ground ball to third, picked clean. Franco throws across, nice strong throw, gets his man, and the side is retired. But the Knights score 3 more times, and we'll be back on VypeFortBend.com with the top of the third. Glad you're with us.
My Friday nights usually spent out. But since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
First Tire and Automotive has been putting your health and your car safety first for over 20 years. First Tire and Automotive stands for family, integrity, reliability, service, and trust. That's why Fort Bend families know take your vehicle to First Tire and Automotive first and forever. Check out the website for service and savings at firsttireandauto.com. Make your appointment today. With 4 great locations, Eldridge, First Colony, Greatwood, and now in Cinco Ranch, there's one around the corner from you. All 4 stores now open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Logan Abedy back to the mound to work the top of the third. He's enjoying a 9-0 lead. By the way, whose dad are you? Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing your son play in the future. Thanks for the coffee. So I can tell you a little bit about Logan Abedy's activities during the basketball season as he brings the 0-1 pitch and catches the outside corner as it is 0-2 on Ruben Lopez, the DH. He's batting in place of right fielder Anthony Campos and takes a pitch high. It's 1-2. At the Elkins Knights basketball games, they had a little fundraising idea called Chuck-a-Duck. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And down goes Ruben Lopez. So, as you would go into, usually I guess it was when a game was at Hobson Fieldhouse, they would give you the opportunity to pay $1 for a duck. A very small little rubber duck, no bigger than a golf ball. First pitch is fouled in the air on the bunt attempt by Manuel Razo. 0-1 on the left fielder for the Nimitz Cougars. So fans would come in and they would buy these little bitty ducks and try to get it inside a target right in there in the midcourt circle. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Logan Abedy was the most accurate to chuck his duck from the stands into that circle. Swing and a miss. Manuel Razo goes down on a swinging strike from Logan Abedy. By the way, I like to give pitching numbers on people, and I can say that Logan Abedy has pitched before this season. This is his 3rd appearance and his 2nd start. Coming in, he'd thrown 9 1/3 innings, had an ERA of 0.75. He's faced 40 batters, and the one he's facing right here is Bryant Boatwright. First pitch to Boatwright is ball 1 high. Here's the next one. Outside and burned off the corner, or did he? Sometimes the plate umpire will make a gesture with his right hand to indicate that the ball was outside. All right, so I got to look for the pointing finger, and the 3rd pitch was indeed a strike. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Boatwright steps out for a moment. It just couldn't get any better. Coffee, flaming hot Cheetos, and there's a swing and a miss. Down go the Nimitz Cougars in the top of the 3rd. It is 8-0. Knights on top. I think I might have said 9 earlier, but it's 8. Anyway, flaming hot Cheetos, hot coffee, a 57-degree night here in Missouri City, Texas, and we'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
The Elkins Knights are in control of tonight's game, leading 8-0 as they bat in the bottom of the third. It'll be Elijah Victorian, Sean Kokar, and then back to the top of the order, Braylon Payne.
Elijah Victorian.
Up in the press box, you have Adam Wade's dad. He's the public address announcer. And there's another guy up there that makes it fun to cover Knights baseball, as the first pitch is a curveball strike on the inside corner to Elijah Victorian. Kevin Max, former Knights player and loves the program. He's here every year, and it's always good to see him each month of March. And you hear that little rattle? That's because the ball hit the net. So the foul ball back creates the 0-2 count on Elijah Victorian. Here's the 0-2, and it hits him in the right butt cheek. And the Knights have the first man on in the bottom of the third. They will have some bruises tonight. That is, to be honest with you, because I got here late, I'm not keeping a clean scorebook, and I can't say for sure, but I believe that is the fourth hit by pitch of the game for starter Kelton Mann. Now Sean Kokar stands in, righty versus righty. Victorian leading off a first. His rear end throbbing with pain, but he's a ball player and he's going to hang in there. Takes his lead. Man stepped off. Now he's ready to bring it. And that pitch just misses. Another hit by pitch as Kokar backed out of the way. Victorian started and stopped. I think it's less likely Coach Brent Schmidt will be as aggressive with the base running now, leading 8-0. But he does want to get that lead up to 10 runs because it is a school night. Another look back at first by Mann, and that sends Victorian scurrying back to the bag, but no throw. We always have Nightbirds here at Elkins, and they just spoke up. I think those are Kildees, not sure. And a little tapper going foul down the left field, left side. And a tradition here at Elkins is that the players like to go all out to retrieve foul balls and sometimes like to knock each other down, and it's all in good fun until somebody gets hurt. So they go sprinting down the foul line to retrieve one. They do it all the time. All right, 1-1 is the count on Kokar. Here goes Victorian, and it is ripped into left field for a base hit. Up with it quickly, getting it back in is their right fielder. Dang it. Anthony, I'm sorry there. Man. I've made like 6 errors on one play. Manuel Razo, the left fielder, up with it quickly, gets it back in, and that keeps Victorian from advancing all the way to third. So runners at first and second. It's my third game of the year, guys. And look who's standing in, Braylon Payne, mom watching from the concession stand. Man nods at his catcher and took too long, and Payne called a timeout. I think maybe some dust blew up in his eye. He hit a ball that was foul, but it had home run distance in the first inning. Man comes set. Pitch on the way. And that is hit deep to right field. That's got a chance. He has powered it out of here. 3-run home run for Braylon Payne. That pushes home both Victorian and also Kokar. He's taking the slow trot around the bases. It is now 11-0. This is a really slow trot around the bases. He's within 30 feet of home. Now he's home. Wow, he got one in his happy zone right there and yanked it over the right field wall. Well, so if you want to get home early via the run rule, now the Knights are in a good opportunity to get that done. Now we have Braden Malfetto looks at the first pitch that bounces to the backstop. Yes, Logan Abity with the hoodie on, staying warm, getting that foul ball. He's doing it all. I think he's going to clean up the trash here in the ballpark after the game's over. And he gets the hero's welcome. Actually, no, that's Braylon Payne. They were giving him the silent treatment. There's a high fly ball to center field, but Malfetto is retired. Steven Perez moves to his right about 5 steps and gloves it. So anyway, I guess they gave Braylon Payne the silent treatment after that home run for a little while, and then all that noise you heard was they finally gave him the love he deserves for that 3-run bomb. Now Jacob Binder, who's been killing it. 5 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 3 here in the third. And there is a base hit to left field. Binder goes down and gets a low curveball and kind of golfs it into short left field. So he has that to go with his triple. He's 2 for 2. And I believe we're going to have a pinch hitter. Yes, we are. It is Nicholas Carroll coming off the bench, batting .308 on the season. .471 on-base percentage, his OPS .855. He's got 4 hits and 3 RBIs. First pitch to him is a strike on the outside corner. Like his brother Wesley, he's a tall drink of water. Open stance, and he wears the white spikes. Look like they belong to Joe Namath. Here's the 0-1. Carroll swings and foul tipped, and that got the ump. Yeah, doesn't feel very good on a chilly night like this, and so Nicholas Carroll, following baseball protocol, goes down to the third base coaching box to chat with his coach and give the ump a moment or two to try and shake those bumblebees out of his shoulder. So the count is 0-2 on Nick Carroll. Jacob Binder at first. He just singled, and that followed up a 3-run homer by Braylon Payne. Here's the 0-2. And that is fouled back out of our view into the night. (11-0). Elkins on top. So nothing but blowouts so far on our broadcasted ball games. And that pitch just missed the pants leg of Nick Carroll inside to make it 1-2. So on Saturday, we had the Austin Bulldogs won 11-1 over Morton Ranch, and then later in the day, Ridge Point beat Peyto 17-4. Ball bounces off the backstop, foul tip off the bat of Nick Carroll. Kelton Mann looks in at his catcher. Davis gets the sign and brings the 1-2. Breaking ball, little chopper toward third, but it's in the foul ground grass. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I said I wasn't going to chew in your ear, okay? I won't. So the first pinch hitter off the Knights bench is Nick Carroll, and he's really battling up there. 1-2 count. Man comes set, throws over to first, and Binder is back in, diving with his right hand, reaching out for the bag. Jorge Sosa is the first baseman over there, still holding him on. Knights have out-hit Nimitz 7-1. Carroll waiting and asked for time. Man just made him stand there too long. Man, I wish I'm kind of running out of things to say between pitches. And that pitch is down and away. It's 2-2. Okay, so I told you about Logan Abedy and the Chuck-a-Duck at the Elkins Knights basketball games. Kid's got an arm. Braylon Payne has hit a 3-run homer in this inning, and Jacob Binder trying to add to the total, and that's a pop-up on the infield. Coming over is the pitcher man to make the play himself, and Binder retreats to first base. And Nick Carroll ran all the way down there to first base. That makes it convenient for assistant coach Jason Slanina to hand him some protective cuffs, you know. So Nick Carroll gets a hero's welcome in the dugout, even though he popped up. Those kids. All right, now it is Seth Spies. He came on as a courtesy runner and scored one of the 11 runs. And now he is on to hit. And he takes the first pitch, a curveball high from Kelton Mann. 11-0 Knights. We're in the bottom of the third. So I guess unless the Knights have a complete collapse, then we're going to have consecutive or 3 consecutive blowouts. And now there is a wild pitch all the way to the screen, and I'm kind of distracted because I think we have former Astros manager Bo Porter here inside the castle at Elkins. I'm going to confirm that when we go to a commercial break. All right, meanwhile, back to the batter's box. Seth Spies, 2-0 pitch on its way. Looks at the high pitch, and it's 3-0. So Bo Porter, he managed the Astros back before they really got good. So he had a developing team on his hands. And they give the green light to Spies on 3-0. Adam Wade sprinting back and forth, getting his running in. See, I say that louder, so I kind of hope he'll hear me and be amused. All right, 3-1 on Seth Spies, 11-0 Knights. Jacob Binder leading off second. And there's another hit by pitch. The 5th of the game, Logan Abedy, Seth Spies. And I couldn't tell which cheek that was, but he got hit in the back. So now we have runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third, and David Martin stands in. You know, if that is Bo Porter over there, maybe he'll give us an interview. Pitch on the way. Martin looks at it, and it's high. Don't forget, Knights fans, we'll have your team's game Saturday morning at 10 o'clock against Shadow Creek. Pitch to Martin, and he rips it other way to right field. And that's going to score a run as Binder comes around third and comes home. It is now 12-0, the Knights on top. Beautiful piece of hitting there by David Martin. Just kind of sliced it into right field, and Their right fielder was up with it quickly. That's Anthony Campos, but now here we go with Daniel Lopez. Hey, Coach Brantley. He didn't hear me. Yes, the football coach and boys campus athletic coordinator. And we have a delay as the catcher, Davis, steps out in front of the plate and has signals for the infielders. Our score is 12-0, and Daniel Lopez trying to add to it. First pitch coming, down and away. Davis backhands it, and it's 1-0. So if that is Bo Porter over there, we can talk to him about his All-Star Baseball Academy, which is, you know, just a few miles south of Hall Stadium on Highway 6. There's a pitch. It's a called strike on the outside corner. However, we have a stolen base as Martin takes second with no throw. 2 runners in scoring position for Lopez. Swings and fights one off. It was up and in a little bit. Went to the backstop. So let's see Lopez. What is his average with runners in scoring position? Wait a minute, I'm not looking at the right line. Well, I guess he has not had an opportunity yet with runners in scoring position. Here we go. Can he come through? The 1-2 pitch. And it's a called strike 3, and that ends the inning. I think that's one of those strikes that you call when it's 12-0. And we'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
My Friday nights usually spent out. But since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
Welcome back to the Castle. Rick Carpenter Field at Elkins High School, where the Knights are having their way with the Nimitz Cougars. And as we continue this game, it looks like sub-varsity players are coming back from another venue. So Logan Abedy, the catcher for the Knights, most of the time is on the mound, and he is going to have a complete stress-free evening, I think, out there. You know, you don't want him to have to go into high leverage situations. And when you're up 12-0, that's just probably very unlikely. All right, so during the commercial break, I went over to the concession stand, and I see that that is Bo Porter, the former Astros manager, but he's more than just the former Astros manager. We did a football halftime interview with Bo, and he's got that All-Star Academy down Highway 6, a little bit south of Hightower High School and Hall Stadium. And so he is one of the most influential people in Major League Baseball, where he's on a lot of committees where they make a lot of decisions. First pitch is a strike, and the second pitch is a ball, as we have Logan Abedy working to Kelton Mann. And he's working quickly. There's a foul ball in the air. I think it's going to hit the top of the thing. I was right. Okay, so our coverage this week, we've got Angleton taking on Kempner tomorrow night. No broadcasts on Wednesday or Thursday. And then on Friday, who is it? I can't remember. Swing and a miss. Down goes Mann. Logan Abedy looking like the ace of the staff. By the way, speaking of the ace of the staff, that's actually Adam Wade. He is evidently going to take the rest of the night off, and why not, with a 12-0 lead. And we've got Nicholas Carroll over at first base, where Wade was. First pitch swinging, and it's a twisting liner to right field, but no problem. Making the play out there is Sean Kokar. So quickly 2 outs for Nimitz here in the top of the fourth, and you know, we're looking at a run rule situation. It is 12-0, and a run rule situation is not the worst thing in the world on a night like this. See if Abity can get him a 1-2-3 inning as he works to number 4, James Calloway, the shortstop. Calloway taps the outside corner, then the inside corner, swings and misses at the 0-1. And Abity looks like he is very anxious to get back in the dugout and put on his hoodie. Rocking and firing, and here's a line drive over second base, and it gets into right center field. So I jinxed it. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. Beautiful base hit. James Calloway going the other way with it. And now it's the cleanup hitter, Steven Perez.
15, Steven Perez.
Amos York is the head coach of the Nimitz Cougars. Man, it is killing me trying to remember what our game is going to be on Friday night. I'm going to reach into my bag of information. Here's a pitch outside. Actually, it's on the outside corner for a strike. And we have a stolen base as Calloway gets from first to second. And the count is 0-1 on Perez. It really looked like the ball was outside, though. Okay, I'm closing in on it. All right, here we go. But first, the 1-0 pitch. Gets underneath Lopez, but no advancement by Calloway. He stays at second. Okay, yeah, it is Huntsville at Dulles. 6 o'clock on Friday night. Everybody's going to be happy because it'll be spring break. Huntsville at Dulles. Here's the pitch, a little tapper to the left of the mound. Diving is Abbott. He doesn't get it, but the second baseman right behind him, that's Malfetto. He makes the play, and the inning is over. So, no runs on no runs on one hit. No errors and one man left on base. We will advance to the bottom of the fourth. Elkins in control over Nimitz by a score of 12-0. This is VypeFortBend.com.
First Tire and Automotive has been putting your health and your car safety first for over 20 years. First Tire and Automotive stands for family, integrity, reliability, service, and trust. That's why Fort Bend families know take your vehicle to First Tire and Automotive first and forever. Check out the website for service and savings at firsttireandauto.com. Make your appointment today. With 4 great locations, Eldridge, First Colony, Greatwood, and now in Cinco Ranch, there's one around the corner from you. All 4 stores now open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Elkins. Knights in command, 12-0. They lead the Nimitz Cougars, and Nimitz has made a pitching change. James Calloway, who's been playing at shortstop, is on the mound, and he just switches places with the starting pitcher, Kelton Mann. Mann now playing at short. I want to say thank you to my producer, Nate Nunez, back at Vype World headquarters, the mothership, so to speak. Thanks for keeping us on the air and diagnosing my slight transmission problem early in the evening. So as the game has gone on, the Knights' run total just keeps going up and the temperature keeps going down. It was 57 degrees when we started, and now we're at 55. That's why I was eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos during the timeout. Well, there have been no innings in which the Knights have failed to score. They got 5 in the first, 3 in the second, and 4 in the third, including the 3-run homer by Braylon Payne. And here we go.
Number 3, Elijah Victorian.
Elijah Victorian to lead off. Sean Kokar due to bat after that, and then it would be Braylon Payne, but we might see a pinch hitter, I think, because we're about to be on our 5th trip through the lineup. Now the first pitch that we've seen from James Callaway is in there for a strike. Callaway has a lot of wild hair flying out from under his cap. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, and a tapper that bounces off of his catcher, Davis, and then rolls to the backstop, and that is Coach Amos York of the Cougars. 0-2 on Victorian. Swing and a foul ball popped up on the left side of the infield. I think this will belong to the pitcher again. James Callaway makes that catch of the pop-up. And when Mann was on the mound, he came over and caught a pop-up. First man goes down for the Knights. In fact, that is the first time that the Cougars have retired the leadoff hitter. Now Sean Kokar. Rests the bat on his shoulder. Gets ready for the delivery from Callaway. Here it comes. Down and in, ball 1. And we're going to have a pinch hitter coming up. Gabriel Gunheim is in the on-deck area. I might have to ask him how to say his last name. Here's the pitch from Callaway. Swung on and a ground ball to short. Mann has it bounce off of his abdomen, and that's an error. And there's a 1-out base runner for the Knights. Okay, I'll listen to hear how Mr. Wade says the name. He hasn't announced the hitter yet, so he may be unsure himself. Okay, well, I'm just going to go for it and say Gabriel Gunheim stands in. I believe this is his first plate appearance of the season. Yes, it is. And he took the first pitch for a ball, and the second one hits him in the belly. I've lost track, honestly. I know it's at least a half a dozen hit by pitches. And now there are runners at first and second, and Will Conlon is coming up.
Number 6, Will Conlon.
I'm texting his dad. All right. Will Conlon, right-handed hitter, looks at the first pitch. It's a curve up and in. And I believe that this is his first plate appearance of the season. Yes, it is. Callaway comes set. Runners at first and second with 1 out. 12-0 Knights. Curveball catches the inside edge, and it's 1-1. Will's older brother played with my son Warren on a Sugarland Little League team, the Rockhounds, way back in 2002, I think. Here's the 1-1. In there for a strike, and it would have been low if it wasn't 12-0. It was one of those pitches. Definitely below Will's kneecaps. That would have been low to Hank Hill's dad. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball foul past third. And it looks like Logan Abady is sprinting after the ball. Adam Wade is sprinting after the ball, and Adam Wade will win the race to the foul ball down the left field line. We're looking for drama, and we haven't had it. This is our third broadcasted game. I've had a 10-run game, a 13-run game, and now I got a 12-run lead for the Knights. Here's the 1-2. And just inside, it almost hit Will Conlon. That would have been HBP number 7 at least. Two and two the count on Conlon. There's a little tapper back to the mound. Callaway's going to go to third with it, and he gets the out there. 2 away. So Conlon is safe on the fielder's choice. He's at first. Gunheim is at second base, and now it is going to be up to number 16. Nick Salas. His dad was the first one in the ballpark tonight, and he's videoing him now. This would be the first time Nimitz has kept the Knights off the board in an inning, so it is up to Nick. And that hit him. Yeah, ow indeed. Dad felt that one. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs, and now it is back to the other Nick, Nick Carroll. So you had 2 Nicks, and one of them got nicked by the baseball. Well, not exactly nicked. I mean, he got drilled by the baseball. So 2 hit by pitches by Callaway. Carroll ready. Pitch on the way. Bounces in, and no advancement by the runners. Gunheim stays at third. I got some coffee here, and it was really hot. Too hot to drink when it was brought to me about 45 minutes ago, and now I can chug it. 1-0 to count on Nick Carroll. Callaway Roxanne fires. Foul ball going over toward the dugout on the right side, and no one can catch up to it. All right, so they call him Nicky C. Nicholas Carroll. You may be hearing dinging in the background. That is Will Conlon's dad texting me. I'll share whatever I can in a moment here. Carroll swings and fouls it on the ground. So I like go and chase that foul ball. Let's see. John Conlon has so many sons that I can't remember their names. You got Jack and you got Ryan. And now Will is playing for Elkins. Yes, we were the Rockhounds, and the Damaris Barbecue guy was our sponsor, so that was good. Carroll looks at a pitch high, and it's 2-2. Yes, the Damaris family has had so many athletes go through Clements. They had this boy named Foti, and he got to play when he was 3 years old on our Rockhounds T-ball team, and he just looked like a little jelly bean with legs running around out there. Here's the 2-2. Sprayed foul, hits the roof. Yes, I love it when it hits the roof. Callaway working hard on Nick Carroll, who's 0 for 1, came in as a pinch hitter in the third. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Knights trying to add to their 12-0 lead. Callaway from the windup brings it. Ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. That will score Gunheim. It will also score Conlon, and it is now 14-0 as the Knights add the extra point. They are going crazy. They're going crazy. 14. Dugouts can be funny places. 9-2 is the total by which the Knights have out-hit Nimitz. And now here we go. Daksh Prashar. Am I saying that right? First pitch is a curveball strike. Are you kidding me? It was off the plate by at least 8 inches. But it's 14-0. So you better be swinging up there, son. Daksh Prashar, I think, is how you pronounce that name. This is his first plate appearance of the season. So we've had Conlon and Prashar with their first plate appearances. Pitch high, 1-1. Callaway continuing to work. So unless the Nimitz Cougars can come up with at least 5 runs in the top of the 5th, we're going to go home and get warm in a fairly short time. Here's the pitch. Little tapper goes foul, closer to the dugout than it is to third base. And Jacob Binder comes out of the dugout, picks it up, and just drops the ball right there on the spot. Why? 1-2 now the count on Prashar. So we had Gunheim with his first plate appearance, I think. You know, maybe I think Gunheim had actually batted before. He just didn't get a hit. And there's a called strike 3 on the inside corner. That'll do it. And we will go to the top of the 5th. Our score is Elkins 14 and Nimitz nothing. We'll be back with FortBend.com baseball. Baseball. I thought it was a football score. We'll be back.
First Tire and Automotive has been putting your health and your car safety first for over 20 years. First Tire and Automotive stands for family, integrity, reliability, service, and trust. That's why Fort Bend families know take your vehicle to First Tire and Automotive first and forever. Check out the website for service and savings at firsttireandauto.com. Make your appointment today. With 4 great locations, Eldridge, First Colony, Greatwood, and now in Cinco Ranch, there is one around the corner from you. All 4 stores now open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Okay, we got out of that commercial break, and I was going to let you hear a few bars of Let's Go Crazy by Prince, but they faded it down. That's okay. And we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Elkins Knights, so we're not going to get a complete game from Logan Abedy. The batter standing in there for Nimitz is Jorge Sosa, and the new Elkins pitcher is Braylon Payne. How about that? He can do it all. That pitch is high. Let's see. Let's check out the stats here. Braylon Payne, this is his second appearance. He started another game as he delivers ball 3. It's 3-1. Facing his 13th batter of the year. High fly ball going into right field. No problem. Oh, it is a problem. Why did I say that? So it bounces off of the arm of Sean Kokar. And so that means that Sosa is safe and Nimitz has something going. So Braylon Payne facing now his 14th batter of the year and the 13th reached on an error. Not Nick's fault. So he's made that one appearance, no wins or losses, but he has an ERA of 56. I'm not kidding, but I'm sure that's some kind of aberration. All right, first pitch. Let's see, we got a new hitter up there. It is Justin Sid of Nimitz. He swings at the first pitch and swings at the second, and he's down 0-2. Justin Sid, C-I-D, 5'8" senior. Lefty working to righty. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Sid strikes out swinging, and it is now one out. Still that runner at first. And now Ruben Lopez comes up. The DH for Nimitz. He's been batting tonight in place of their right fielder, Anthony Campos, and he swings at the first pitch and misses. Left-handed throwing Braylon Payne, looking to bring down that ERA of 56. Swing and a miss. Doing a good job so far. And you know, even if Sosa came around to score, that wouldn't be an earned run because he reached on an error. Swing and a miss. 2 swinging strikeouts delivered by Braylon Payne. And now Nimitz is down to an out. Manuel Razo stands in. He's the last hope for the Cougars, who trail 14-0. First pitch bounces in, ball 1. Payne from the stretch. Nobody holding Sosa on at first. There's a strike at the letters. And the count 1-1. We're going to have a post-game interview with Braylon Payne. There's a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Down and away, and the game will last at least one more pitch. All right, so I had a 17-4 Ridge Point win over Peyto on Saturday. And I thought, well, you know, it'll be a while before I have a game with that big of a spread. And now here we are with a 14-run game. Braylon Payne trying to finish it off, the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Comes out of the mitt of Lopez. He tags the batter, and that will do it. We have a 14-0 blowout, and as is the tradition here at Rick Carpenter Field, they play that song by Old Blue Eyes. I'll turn it up. They're not turning up the volume enough, so we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back with the hero of the night, Braylon Payne, when we return on VypeFortBend.com.
My Friday nights usually spent out. But since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights in are where it's at. Because Xfinity has Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power a house full of connected devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. That's gig speed Wi-Fi for every great night in. Can your internet do that? Come on, y'all. The coasters aren't just for decoration.
Now through March 7th, ask how to get a special offer of $200 back when you get gig speed internet. Or get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. New Connect 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Nimitz Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Everything, and we mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
All right, tonight's exclusive Vype FortBend.com broadcast of Elkins Knights baseball brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome, First Tire and Automotive, Archer Volkswagen, and the Needville Insurance Agency. Braylon Payne has joined us as our post-game guest, and there you go. Speak clearly into the microphone. So I wasn't really expecting to see a tight, close, competitive game, but I didn't think it would be 14-0. But first of all, let's talk about your 3-run shot. You know, you had come up earlier, I believe, and you hit a foul ball that was certainly home run distance.
Yes.
So on your 3-run homer, what kind of pitch was it, and did your eyes get real big?
It was a high and inside pitch. I knew it. Hey, that's my favorite pitch. And once I got it, my eyes lit up and I swung, hammered it.
Okay, so you now have joined Adam Wade for the team leadership in homers with 2.
Yes.
If my stat sheet is right. So this early in the season, is there any discussion about, hey, I got as many homers as you? Do you say something like that to Adam?
Well, we just play around a lot. We joke around, and we're really close with each other, and we love each other, all as a team, all of us.
Well, I'm kind of joking around here, and usually one of the things that I say when I ask coaches for stats, I mean, it's high school baseball. You don't ever want to call attention to any stats that are not real flattering, although before you went out on the mound, your ERA was 56.00. I'm sure you want to improve on that, but I know that probably is because of one appearance where you just, it just kind of went nuts in a tournament situation. But do you expect to maybe be called upon to pitch in some high leverage situations this year?
Yes, the coaches were talking to me about pitching, and it's a big deal for me now because he really drove it into my head and make me know that I'm a pitcher instead of just being a thrower. I'm an actual pitcher now.
Well, everything went well, and we really, I've been broadcasting 3 games this year. I've had a 10-run win by the Austin Bulldogs, a 13-run win by Ridgepoint, and now a 14-run win by the Elkins Knights. So I hope the games get closer. It's a lot more entertaining when it's close.
Yeah.
But I want to say thank you for putting a charge of excitement into this game. You really hammered that one out to right field. It was a thing of beauty. So don't let it be the last one, okay?
Yes, sir.
And also thank your mom. She's in the concession stand. And is that your sister in there too?
No.
Okay. Well, they have great stuff there.
Thank you.
Anyway, that is Braylon Payne. So he gets the 3-run shot, and he finishes the game pitching tonight for Elkins. An easy win, 14-0 over Nimitz. And is there anything else that you want to say?
Elkins on top, baby.
All right. So we're going to have a great season, I know, as we go through April and get to May, and then Maybe if someone's still standing at the NMA, that would really be fun. All right, thank you, Braylon Payne, for being our post-game guest. And we're going to say a quick good night before we get frostbite out here at Rick Carpenter Field. Our final score, the Knights defeat Nimitz by 14-0. Roger Smith, glad you listened. And just know, Elkins fans, that we have another game involving your team. And it comes up on Saturday as they take on the Shadow Creek Sharks at 10. In the meantime, we also will have a game tomorrow night between Angleton and Kempner that has a first pitch at 7 p.m. And then on Friday, we've got Huntsville taking on Dulles over there at the flagship high school of Fort Bend ISD. That'll be our first Dulles game of 2022. And after we do that night's game against Shadow Creek on Saturday morning at 10, we will then go to peaceful bucolic Pheasant Creek and have the game between Austin and Angleton. So 2 Angleton games in 1 week. For everybody on the Vype team, I want to thank Nate Nunez. He is the man at the mothership. He's been pushing all the buttons, making sure we are good to go. And so we will rejoin you tomorrow night at about 6:45 with a countdown to first pitch and our Batter Up show here on VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports. Roger Smith saying so long from Missouri City and the Castle. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.